What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to my world. It's Pass here with another reaction for you guys today. Did I say reaction? Scratch that. We are here for the annual World Pass opening list, top openings of the year for anime. It is that time of year again. You know, I did one last year. I think I tried to do one the year before, but it really stuck with me last year. I really want to try to do that every year. So let's go ahead and get started. Here are my World Pass's top 10 opening list for 2024 anime. Let's get it. For me, this list of our best openings from the anime we got this year for 2024 is very heavily biased, and it also depends on anime I've watched or at least checked out. So, you know, don't get mad at me in the comments. You know, it's just opinion, but I would like to know what your opinions are in the comments as well. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, it was really hard to make this list at the beginning of the year because I did not think certain openings would beat certain openings out, and I kept looking throughout the year, and I don't think it was until like fall season and this previous season where it started to pick up, and I was like, okay, now we got some contenders. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw one of my favorites, starting with number 10. It's going to be the Veron Kenshin season 2 opening. Now, before y'all say anything, I have not watched the anime, but I have checked it out. I've checked the first opening, the second opening, the first ending, the second ending, and I skimmed through like maybe an episode just to see how the differences were. There was also that big controversy with the creator of Veron Kenshin. Y'all know about it. I don't need to say anything, which has made me hesitant about getting into the anime. I did watch the original, which was amazing, and the new one just seems like it takes everything good about the original and escalates it animation wise, art wise. I'm sure the soundtrack is amazing, and I think they may have condensed some episodes because, you know, Veron Kenshin was one of those long ones, but without spending too much time on this one, the opening was heat. I checked it out and I was like, damn, this actually makes me want to get into the anime very soon. So again, you know, I don't stand for whatever the creator was caught doing, whatever weird stuff they may be on, but I'm here for the art, the creation, not the creator, and I will be checking out the new Rurouni Kenshin revival very soon. Number 2 on the list is gonna be Ranma 1/2. I think that's how you pronounce it. Ranma half, or maybe Ranma 1/2. I don't know. Opening just looks mad fun. I would hope the anime is the same. I rarely do you see an anime not match what the opening is. It depends on the anime for sure, but usually they do a good job in the opening of letting you like see, like, here, this is what this is about. You know, even if I throw a little spoilers in there, you'll be interested enough to be like, what is that? So Ranma is one of those where it just sounds super fun. And I love the sound of the opening, and the opening sequence itself is just very colorful and very fun. And it might persuade me to check it out. And that's why I love openings, because if I haven't watched it, the opening gonna grab me and be like, yo, come watch this. Number 8 is one of the newest anime that I've actually fallen in love with. You know, it's Wistoria Wand and Sword opening 1, with good animation, and I really love the characters. Wistoria Wand and Sword opening 1 kind of just reflects all of that within the song. The song is full of energy. I feel like it could have been easily a Black Clover opening if you had just switched sequences, and it would fit perfectly, which is another reason I love it, because Black Clover, fire openings all around. Please bring it back. Just had to throw that in there for whoever's watching. But once Wistoria Wand and Sword opening 1 was very energetic, and it made me just very excited to watch the show, as openings should. Number seven is another one I haven't watched, but again, usually when new anime come out, I like to check, like every new season, I like to check out the openings. Blue Box was one of those where I haven't watched it, but that opening is gorgeous. My homeboy, Just Jazz, you've seen him on the channel. He's actively watching it and he says it's really solid, it's really good. But you know, me personally, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched anything but the opening for it. Sequence is gorgeous. Hopefully the animation is just as gorgeous as or maybe close to the animation that was in the opening sequence. Again, they put a lot of budget animation wise into the opening sequences, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's not, but it still looks beautiful. And the song is just very, very like, I really like really good sounding music, whether it's like cinematic or where it sounds like hero music, if you all know what that is. But it just makes me feel good to listen to the opening, and it gives me that very like anime-esque feel when it comes to an opening too. So go check that opening out, let me know what y'all think. But it's my personal number 7. I promise y'all, I'm almost to the openings that I have actually watched the animes for, but I think this might be the last one. So number 6, it's Reincarnated as a 7th Prince. I think that's the name of it. Reincarnated as a 7th Prince. The opening bangs. It bangs. It's so good. Another anime I've not even touched. I only really know what it is because of the opening song. I saw a clip of it on Twitter, watched it, and I was like, bro, this is probably one of the best openings of the year. But the opening might be enough for me to watch the first episode because, again, lots of energy, very vibrant colors. I love the percussion of the actual song. It matches up well with the sequences, but it's super upbeat, and I really loved every second of watching. I've replayed that opening thousands of times, so I know I'm exaggerating when I say thousands, right? I've replayed it a lot. It's on my playlist. Hopefully y'all go take a listen. It's a very, very good song. Please listen to it. Finally, an anime that I have watched. Not this season though. My number 5 anime opening is going to be the Marshall season 2 opening. And again, I've watched season 1. I think I watched one episode of season 2. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with me, but this opening is one of the best of the year. If it weren't for certain other openings that may not be later on this list, this probably would have been higher on the list. But again, I think this was Creepy Nuts' debut, and it took us by storm. Like, I think it was right at the beginning of the year. I tuned in, everybody was raving about Marshall opening, and I was like, what are they talking about? It's like, what, Jersey? It was like a Jersey beat, and they were kind of going crazy on it. Number 4 is going to be my One Piece. Number 4 is going to be the One Piece Egghead opening. We all know Egghead kind of stormed into our, it was kind of like, what, did it happen at the end of the year? When did the Egghead episodes release? I gotta include that, bro, because we got most of our One Piece content that we've gotten this year is from Egghead. So the Egghead opening is just different on all aspects of art and animation. It feels like something super fresh that One Piece has never done regarding just a series in general. I've never seen them animate anything like that with such vibrant colors, with such cartoony line work, in the best of ways. Though it's for the sake of movement and flow, and everything just looks so wacky. It fits the aspect of Gear 5th completely. And it doesn't even take away from how serious things get in the series. And a lot of these fights that happen in Egghead were super foreshadowed by the opening, and it just got me so excited to see them. And we don't even have all of them yet. Start singing along. It's a very I don't know, it's just a very adventurous type of song, and the sequence is just gorgeous, and the sequence with the song matches up perfectly. It's a great time. If you love One Piece, if you don't love One Piece, it don't matter, because this is a banger of an opening. Now we get into the top three. This one was very, very surprising to me, and it took a minute for me to realize where I'd want to put this one. But I loved the sound of this opening for Metallic Rouge. Surprise! It was such a vibe. It gave me like an 80s or 90s R&B vibe, like with the instruments. You'll see what I'm talking about when I put it here in this video. Go check out that opening sequence. It's fire. It did enough to get me excited to watch the show, and I'm gonna keep giving it some chances. I just haven't had time. But Metallic Rouge is one that probably wasn't talked about too much this year. If you do talk about it at all, I believe the opening should be worth that, that hype, because the opening, bruh, I've never even heard an anime sample an opening like this, like in this kind of vibe. Like, obviously you have the blues with like Cowboy Bebop, and then you have Jersey, like the Jersey music with the Macho opening. This one is just straight, like, I don't know, y'all ever heard Poison, the old R&B song? I forgot by who, but it's Poison. That's the song it reminds me of. So it's just really fire. Again, the color and animation for not only the sequence but the anime is really, really good, really solid. Again, I just haven't had time to get into it, but that opening, it stuck with me throughout the entire year. I believe it was probably like maybe spring season that it came out. Bro, go watch. If you go check out Metallic Rouge, just come away knowing that the opening is super fire. It's so good. It's so good. We come to this time. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This was probably one of the hardest decisions to make regarding number 1 and number 2 on this list, because it could have been either one. It could have been back and forth if I hadn't already made up my mind at the beginning of the year that this specific anime opening would be my number 1 on the list. We're gonna give another shout out to Creepy Nuts, because Down to Dawn opening 1 is a vibe. It's energetic, it's fun, and it's colorful. And what more do you want from an anime opening? It's so vibrant, like, oh my gosh. And like, bro, obviously it starts like, it kind of starts like the Masha opening. Like I said, Creepy Nuts is on a run. Who knows what other anime opening they're gonna do, but they're always like on some like Jersey beat kind of vibes, and it was very upbeat to begin with. And then as the song goes down, it kind of like winds down into like really nice sounding like melodies, and then it brings the beat back in. It's just a really, really good song all around, and I think the opening sequence was perfectly synced with it. You see the sequence with the characters doing a whole bunch of funny faces, and you just see a lot of like even some of the main characters, like Momo, she starts dancing when the beat comes back in, like somewhere near the end of the opening. So I'm like, bro, this is such a fun opening. And I think it reflects the anime perfectly, because the anime has been awesome so far. Like, it just made us cry like a week ago. Like, at the time of this recording, like, it's just been an amazing ride. I love Dawn to Dawn. And the opening is one of the reasons I do love it. Alright, before we get into my number 1 on this opening list, anime 2024, let me put some honorable mentions out there. Chill out on me though. I'll catch up to these. I'll catch up to these anime, but these are the honorable mentions that I'm gonna throw out before we get into our number 1 anime opening of 2024.
れていく空虚それは執着の味人々は張った顔したい目を持ち上がっても始まりをそうだつまみもいいからベイベー手を貸して攻めほど上のヘッジ終われないんだよここって今僕からのいつかで終わらぬ証明ブルメイデイ
Can I get a drum roll? Can I get a drum roll? Oh, you said we don't have the budget for that? Okay. Oh, that's good, y'all. Yeah, I totally don't have a staff behind the scenes that helps me with my production like Kais and that. Let's go ahead and get into our number one opening of 2024. World Pass's anime. Top anime opening of 2024 is... Like I said at the beginning of the year, I had made up my mind it was going to take a lot for me to change it because this opening I could never get out of my head. It might be above a lot of songs, even regular songs on my Spotify playlist. I'll check my Spotify rap soon. We'll see if it's true. The Veron Season 1 Part 2 opening, chef's kiss with visuals, with music, with just foreshadowing future events without even really spoiling it. It's crazy. Veron, for me, has been one of the biggest successes of an anime for its debut I've ever seen. I can't even lie, bro. And that's me personally too, because I've enjoyed the hell out of it. I've been hyping it up. I've been saying it should win anime awards. It didn't win last year because it slightly missed the period of time they were like, you know, here, it's this anime in this period of time. It came a little bit after, so I expect it to win many awards this year at the Crunchyroll Anime Awards. But Veron deserves all the praise. It's such a great show. But the openings, both of them are amazing. But I just have a love for that second opening. It's just so energetic. It's I keep using the word energy, but that's the type of music I like. It's stuff that makes me want to like move, get up my feet, get me hyped for something. And it just felt like I was watching a movie throughout that 1 minute and 30 seconds of the opening. And it's just, Veron is so magical. They did so much visually with the opening that was, bro, it was enchanting. It was amazing. And I love Veron, bro. Like that song is amazing, and I need y'all to listen to it. Please go listen to Veron Season 1 Part 2. The opening, and watch the show. You know, just go watch the show too while you're at it. And again, I haven't really said names of any of the songs, but I will be doing so. When I edit it, you'll see the name of the song and the artist for it. But you know, I gotta tell y'all the anime as well. So hopefully y'all enjoyed my list. If you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments. Veron on top though. Nothing. I made my mind up in January that this was gonna be my number one, and the only one that came close to beating it was the Dawn to Dawn opening. I know, controversial, but again, let me know how y'all feel. If y'all agree, disagree, tell me y'all's favorite openings down in the comments below. And you know, tell me if you like seeing these annual videos of my favorite anime openings, because I do enjoy making them. And I'll see y'all again for the 2025 top. Well, you won't have to wait that long for another top, you know, tier list type of video, but I'll see y'all again for the 2025 anime openings, the top ones. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this one. Veron opening 2, you got it. This is World This is World Pass. Make sure I remember to drink enough water, eat enough, get enough rest, take care of personal hygiene, so we can operate the best version of ourselves and spread our positive energy throughout the world without first taking care of ourselves. This is my World Pass, and I'm a peace out.